Hello, everybody. So, what we got going on today is we are basically SOL with this unit on our roof. The reversing valve. Basically, it's the valve that sends all the refrigerant through the unit and cycles it through and everything. That blew. It's completely it's gone. It's toast. So we have to get a new one, and to get a new one, they have to refill it with the new refrigerant. But because it blew and it was running, and we didn't know that it blew, all of the oil that was in there came out. That's what this darkness is on this the bottom of these fins, and what these spots are. And because the oil is out of there, it destroyed the condenser. So this is just the price to replace what is damaged. Yeah, $3,360. That's just to replace just the reversing valve. So we talked to him for a bit, and we decided, hell, if we're gonna pay that much, then we might as well get the whole thing replaced, and that's what we're gonna do. So basically, what's going to happen here is this big unit here is getting replaced, and what they're going to do is they're going to move it up the roof so that it's up here. So these vents are going to be covered. What this is you've got your intake. This takes air from inside the house, runs it through the machine so it'll heat or cool the air, and then run it out through this other vent. The problem we're having, or that we have been having, is the Arizona heat is cooking these. So the air is coming out of the house cool, getting heated in this, going through here, cooled a little bit, and then sent back through here where it gets heated again. It defeats the purpose. This was improperly installed when we got it. We don't know why. We don't know what they were. We don't know what the hell the idea was behind this. But these were improperly installed. This is improperly done. These bottom deals here, this was improperly done on both of them. Basically, it was just a shit show. But the company that we have out here now will be fixing that, and they're going to be moving it up the roof so that these are going to be on the bottom of this. And by bottom of this, I'm talking about, instead of the vents being here, they're going to be under here going through the base of this. So they're going to come up through this portion here in on the new unit. And that's how that's going to be, instead of them being here. And the new unit is going to sit up here over these. So instead of it being here, it'll be up here. Better design. The newer model is going to have an interior baffle, so it pushes more air to the back of the house, because right now there's no baffle, and because these vents in here are the first point of egress, the air just comes out here, and then some goes back there. So I mean, putting a baffle in there, the back half of the house is going to get more air, which is better. What we're going to be doing here is duct connection, removing the thermostat and installing a new one, crane setup, HVAC permit, dispatch zone, package. See, we got priority scheduling, drain clearing, whole home plumbing inspection. There's a whole bunch of stuff on here, but replace package heat pump on roof with crane, replace stand, replace electrical disconnect, remove elbow ductwork, reconnect to return, chase, replace stat, whole bunch of stuff. And bottom line for a similar setup as this, because there's minimum efficiency, mid efficiency, high efficiency, and then extremely high efficiency. The way it is minimum efficiency, it goes on for 100% of the time. When it reaches its set temperature, it kicks off. When it drops 5-10 degrees, it kicks back on to 100%, cools or heats to the optimum temperature that is chosen, and then shuts off. Mid efficiency, it kicks on at 100%, gets to a set temperature, and turns off or lowers down, and then it stays down to 50%. If it drops 1 or 2 degrees, it kicks on to 50%, and then it keeps that temperature so it stays close. The next level up, it's staggering different degrees and then off. The highest one is kicks on to 65% and then goes 1% from there on up to 100%, and then turns off, and then keeps doing that. And the top ones are money grubbers, and they're expensive. And by expensive, they are 3 to 5 times more expensive than the quotes we got for the 2 lowest models. The minimum efficiency, which is this model, to replace it with a new model, which is actually better than this model, $14,858.17. I don't know if that's going to pick that up on there. Yeah. So that's that one. What we're going with is the mid efficiency, exact same thing, but better electrical efficiency, works better. That's that. Come on, focus. Yeah. $19,653.37. So, yeah, that's what we're going to be going with. That's what we're going to be forking out over time, because they have payment plans. So we're looking at it's either for this model is $160 a month for 10 years. The other higher up one is like $260 a month. So I mean, you're paying 10% interest, but there's no penalty for early payments. There's no penalty for early payoff. They just ask that you pay it off after 30 days. If you're going to pay it off, you have to wait 30 days. Otherwise, they take a huge hit, and it takes 30 days for them to process all the paperwork. So if you buy it and finance it and then pay it off in 28 days, then your paperwork isn't through, but your payoff is. So then they think that something messed up, and it causes a huge hiccup. Now, it's going to be a bit of a hassle for us momentarily, but I mean, there's only so much we can do. I mean, the unit's completely shot. It's 13 years old. It's been baking in the sun. It was improperly put in place to begin with. It was, it. I mean, it is what it is. One of the biggest issues that this company had was when they came up. They were thinking that this was straight residential unit, maximum, whatever. This unit here, because it is a government contract, and the house is owned by specific people. This is a commercial appliance. This is not residential. This is commercial grade 5-ton unit, and that means that it was pricey to begin with, but it was covered under specifics. It's going to be a hassle, but month, maybe 2 months, we'll have everything figured out, and we'll go from there. Hopefully, hopefully 2 months from now we'll have a new unit up on the roof and be able to heat the house. I mean, I'm working with mini fireplace heaters and stuff right now, because we're getting to the point where we've got frost on the roof. You go outside in the middle of the night and there's ice on the windows. I mean, you don't think that with Arizona, but it gets freaking cold here. We're scheduled to hit like 30 degrees Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday. We're scheduled for that type of temperature. But you never know around here. Other than that, we've got some other stuff going on. I'm just kind of holding tight right now, trying to figure shit out. But that's it for this today. Have fun, guys.